Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and I am once again battling against alien forces that, well, hate me a lot and want me to die. A merciless, horrible, horrible death. And unfortunately, the save did not work, so that is, well, as you can figure and guess and hear and understand, rather unfortunate. So, what we're going to do is actually attempt to murder some of these fools. So, we're going to go here. That's not going to quite make it, and we're going to go up here and after him with another interceptor and hope that we can actually catch it. And we're going to cancel that. Select a new target, go after him. We're going to engage. We should be fine. We're going to turn the torpedoes on and go. If you couldn't guess, I already know what I wanted to do. I was ready, excited, and eager, and it all went down the pooper. So, poop, 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 poop. The save file did not work, so I kind of know what to expect here. We'll see. And there we go. Alright, so down it goes. I am going to totally airstrike this thing. It is gone. It is out of this world. I guess it's gone. Alright, so we're going to hope that we can... jeez. So we're going to hope that we can actually land over here and deal with this guy, but it doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards. So what we're going to do instead is send another Marauder over there. I'm going to tag out with gas. And hopefully he doesn't leave a base behind. If he does, alright, now this is another thing that we're going to do. We finally got our Hyperion tank up and running. So what we're going to do is set watercolors aside, because watercolors has been getting owned, and he's a little hurt. And we're going to go back to our vehicle, because everybody's been wanting this for a very, very long period of time. And I'm going to finally give it to you guys. So there we go. It is now in the thing, and we are looking pretty good. We're going to do that. And that is now done as well. And we're going to have to intercept that again with yet another one. And Hound. Okay, I don't care about the repairing. And yay, he didn't leave a base. We're going to wait until it's over land. We want the extra cash. And there it is. We're going to engage, and it should be pretty easy to deal with. As you've seen several times now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to murder its face. And it's going to hurt it quite tremendously bad. We managed to hit it with the torpedoes. And last bullet's dead. And looks like maybe we got hit once. I don't know. It's fine. So there we go. We're going to airstrike that. Airstrike. And we're going to hope that everything recovers from all of its shenanigans. The singularity cannon is there. Feel free to pause and read. Unfortunately, I cannot quite do what I want to do. There's no new research things, but there's that. We are going to go to the research thing. We do have this. I don't know why I didn't show that up. It's fine. Over here I want to build a couple things. I want to build another Predator armor thing, and I think everything is good to go. The Quantum Cryptology Center is now available over there. The Marauder is finished over there as well, and I think we're good over there. We don't need to build anything else. Over here the mag rifle is, well, basically done. So there we go. We're going to go to the base. We're going to add that to our final guy. Michael Reagan, welcome aboard to full mag and sentinel armitude. So squad number 2 is still not as good as squad 1, but it's pretty decent. And that's finished. Okay, we'll go to the base, and I guess we can do another Marauder, because why not? It's this thing, right? Yeah, aircraft. We'll do another Marauder, interceptor, and we will continue onward. So I'm going to try to do an easier mission with the vehicle when it does finally come up. And there we are. We have a scout with 10 Sazons, and it is in the vicinity. We'll send him after it. And it looks like we have another carrier that we're going to deal with, and looks like another carrier. We're going to try to utilize the very smallest amount of things that we have to. Actually, with this, I'm going to go with Fox and Tomato. Should be fine. And I'm looking at anything that's at the 3300 speed. That's going to be the one that we want. That'll be the Battleship. It'll also tell us, so I mean, it's not that difficult to deal with. So we're going to continue. My goodness. There's just no stopping these things. There are so many. What are we looking at here? 37, we'll engage it. It should be fine. And engage. Roll to the left. Left again. One more time. And one more time. And that should be it. There it is. Crashed into the sea. So I think we might actually go after the scout with our tank and everything else. It seems a little silly, I know, but it's fine. Alright, we're going to auto-resolve that because I don't care. And we're going to... how much fuel? Decent amount of fuel. We'll tail until overland. There it is, we're going to engage it. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, you know the score. You know how this plays out. Every time it's the same thing. Fire that as long as the torpedoes hit, and they did. We are looking good. And that's going to do it right there. Sweet, sweet, nice. And this will give us a little bit more money. We're already, I wouldn't say overwhelmingly. Oh, see, we're actually losing more money than I thought we were. Alright, we'll airstrike that. We're going to tail until overland. And we're going to engage. And we're going to be able to shoot them down. It's pretty simplistic, guys. It is pretty easy. It's pretty nice. Oh, this is an episode that just won't end. It's been pretty bad, guys. I do apologize if I seem a little down in the dumps, but yeah, having to record this 3 times is not fun. I messed up in my second recording. Like, I forgot what was happening, and I just let all sorts of bad stuff happen. Like, there were 2 enemy bases landed and all this other stuff. I'm like, nope, nope, I'm not dealing with that. But in the first playthrough, none of that happened, so I was like, oh, I'm going to at least try to go with that. So we're just going to auto-resolve that. Return to base. Oh, it wasn't overland. I'm an idiot. It's okay. I'm allowed to be an idiot. Tail until overland. We're going to engage. You guys know the score. Once again. Lots of rolling. Lots and lots of rolling. In fact, I'm doing this with one hand now, guys. I'm doing this left-handed because I can. I got my dad mountain dew in my other hand. It is sweet, sweet, nice. I have missed it, and it is delicious. Mmm. Sweet nectar of the gods. Alright, I guess we're just gonna murder this one. Yay, just engage the tailed UFO. I don't know how much longer it's going to be. We're going to engage it. This must be boring for you guys now, because this is exactly the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And there we go. Shot him down in the middle of the drink. Put him in the drink. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to bypass this altogether. I don't really care. Airstrike that. We're going to airstrike this. And we're going to continue on our way. There's the SR-71, ladies and gentlemen. That is the model that is based off of. I think it was a stealth recon fighter. I think that's what it was considered. I think that's what the SR stands for. I could be totally wrong on that. But it was known as the fastest aircraft in the world back in the day, so something to keep in mind. See, there it is, SR-71 Blackbird. So there you go. So anyway, that was my favorite aircraft back in the day. My father was in the Air Force for about 4 years before I was born, so he was out by then, but he had an appreciation for aircraft and everything else. And I guess the question for today will be, what aircraft did you like, if you liked one at all? Was there a particular one that you enjoyed, and was there a reason why? Feel free to pause and read these things, guys. I know. I know. Alright, so we're going to go back and research nothing. So there's only one thing left to do. We're not going to do the Fury Interceptor because there's no point. The Marauder aircraft is done. We are still pretty good on money. What I think I want to do now is go here. And what do we have? Let's get rid of thing 2. No, let's get rid of Frog. We're going to decommission Frog. Yes, and we are going to go here and transfer Marauder 8 over to the base. Locate, and then we're going to go here, and we are going to build ourselves one more Marauder for justice. Alright, and we're going to... So basically we just bypassed all the air combat, or all the ground combat in that last little bit, simply because, well, there was no battleships, and I was a dummy, and I shot down something I didn't want to shoot down. So now we're waiting for anything to happen. There we go. A very small interceptor that we need to take care of. And we will send Fox and Tomato to deal with that. We have a carrier, which we will deal with a single Marauder. We have another carrier that we will deal with another single Marauder, and we have a third carrier that, you guessed it, we'll deal with a single Marauder. And there's the battleship, and it's on its course for a terror mission, so we are going to go after that with a vengeance right now. And there is a small scout. We're going to intercept that with... I guess we'll send Hound after it. It's pretty far away. We'll do bacon. You know what? We'll do bacon and lettuce. We'll send them out after it. It's fine. And there's another carrier. Ugh. We'll try to send. We'll send Hound after that one. How's that? And what do we have first? We're over land. We're going to engage with it. All right. And go. And roll to the right, roll to the right again. You guessed it, one more time, and we said good day, sir, right now. Boom. Alright, hopefully we can catch that thing before the terror site happens. Really, really hoping. Alright, we did. We're going to tail the target just briefly, and then we're going to engage, because I don't want to attack that thing from head on. So we're going to engage a tailed UFO. I might drop out my extra ship and ship it over to maybe the other base. Then I'll deal with that when I shoot it down. Because I don't want to have... Well... No, maybe I'll send... I don't know. It's fine. Alright, we're going to engage. Should be easy enough to deal with. We'll see. We will see. Alright. And looks like we're gonna wait until we fire our missiles. How much damage has been done? Critical damage now. Boom, down it goes, and we have done it without any kind of issues. I was just getting a little worried. I didn't know if I'd had enough oomph to finish it. It looks like we're going to have to wait for the daylight to kind of do some stuff there, and we're over land. We're going to auto-resolve that. It's fine. Alright, we're going to return to base. And what we're going to do here is this. At 150, we're going to intercept that with the bump pod, and then this one we're actually going to intercept with the Dragon Rider with our upgraded dealie in it. And I don't want to tail this one until it's over land, so I'm just going to engage it and kill it. Again, right now money is not the biggest issue for me. It's, well, we have nothing left to do. Was one of the big problems. The other problem is that's really it. There's nothing left to do. We just need the Praetor. If we don't get it, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. So that's our biggest concern right now. All right, and where is this at? Oh, that wasn't even the... Oh, it's not even the one I thought it was. All right, we're going to engage this guy too. Don't care if he's over land or not either. And if we manage to defeat the battleship, things will be looking even better for us. So it is what it is. Uh-oh. I made it. Not really that bad of a mistake, honestly, but it was still a mistake. And gone. Alright. So I made a terrible mistake. Actually, it's not that bad. Alright, so looking at everything, this is a carrier. We're going to airstrike that. We're going to try to get there with him. And we're going to engage this one with almost no fuel, but we should be okay. As long as we don't do the wrong thing again. That's gonna be it. Alright, so there we go. Another simple, easy air-to-air victory. So we will airstrike this as well. It's gone. We have things heading that way, we have things heading this way, and we have no ammo. We're gonna have to engage it and just run from it, unfortunately. That is the reality here that we are faced with. Alright, and we're going to retreat. I mean, if we had ammo, we would murder it, but we don't, so not much we can do. It's a sad, sad reality, but it is reality. It's fine. Alright, and we're still trying to catch that guy. There we go. Just gonna auto-resolve that one. And... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, alright. Here we go. We're actually beating the night. This is weird. I think I'm going to have to set up patrol right here. That's crazy. Alright, so we're beating the night, we're beating the night, we're beating the night, and we're out of the night. Guys, this might be one of the shorter episodes, I'm just saying. I think I might end up doing this one at a later date, like in the next episode, because it's going to be a really long episode, or I could do the short episode. You guys got to see some air dominance. What you can do when you're fully maxed out with your air combat, and pretty much everything at this point is set except like 1 or 2 more researches, and that will end us in the end game area where we can finally do something. So yeah, so we're going to select the new target and we're going to start heading there, but I think I'm going to break off the episode here, guys. It's only been about 17-18 minutes, but you know what, it's enough. It gave you guys the idea, or showed you guys, that I am actually trying to push forward and advance instead of being stuck in the same loop that we've been in forever. See, I can't even talk, guys. I'm done. Instead of being stuck in the same loop that we're in all this time, this is exactly what you're looking for. The battleship, everything else, I just figured that I would just do air until it showed up, or until I shot down one of the easier things, and I could show you guys the tank, but this works out just as well. So we're going to roll with this, and in the next episode, I will do battle with the battleship from square one. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.